Good morning, everybody, and welcome to QuaranTea Time with Camrose Public Library. My name is Nicole. I'm here to share two books with you today. This might run a little bit longer than usual ones because I found two books that actually explain me quite well. So book one is called I Can Only Draw Worms. Book two is called I Really Want the Cake. And those are two things that are really very true about me. I can only draw worms, and I really do want the cake. We will start with I Can Only Draw Worms by Will Mabbitt. This book is about worms. I can only draw worms. Here's worm one. Here's worm two. Here they are both together. It's hard to know which is which. They do look both the same, don't they? I'll give the second worm glasses. That's better. Now you can tell them apart. So that's worm one, worm two, right? Here's worm three. She's a different color. No reason. I just lost my pen. Hello, worm four. Worm four thinks he's in charge of all the other worms. I don't know why. Here's worm five. She's a little sick, I'm afraid. Sick worms look just like normal worms. The next page is really exciting. Worm 6 is riding on a flying unicorn. I can't draw flying unicorns. I've drawn worm 5 again instead. Worm 6 flies his unicorn all the way to meet worm 7, who lives in outer space. On the way, worm 6 has an amazing adventure. We'll skip all that. Why do you think he's skipping all that? Is it maybe because he can only draw worms? Here's a picture of him meeting worm 7. He looks all cool, but inside, he's really excited. Oh dear, there's been a dreadful accident. It's not true that if a worm is cut in half, it makes two worms. It makes two half worms. Here's worm 8, and here's worm 8 and a half. This page is blank. Worm 9 is missing, and all the other worms are starting to get worried. Here's worm 10 instead, the last worm. She looks the same as worm 1. Oh, that is worm 1. Here's worm 10, last as usual, and look who he's found, worm 9. She'd just gone to the bathroom. Sorry. That's okay, worm 9. Everybody has to go sometimes. So, now that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 and a half, 9, 10. 10 worms, all friends together. This book was about worms. I can only draw worms. The end. That was I Can Only Draw Worms. Now, one more true thing about me. I really want the cake. By Simon Philip and Lucia Gagliotti. There's a smell I can't ignore. It's wafting through the kitchen door. It's time for me to find out more. I think it might be cake. It's on the table sitting there. I cannot help but stop and stare, and now I'm really quite aware. I think I want the cake. The decoration's just so neat. That icing looks like such a treat. It smells so chocolatey and sweet. It's a pretty nice looking cake. I really want the cake. Oh, look. She's got a spoon and she's made it longer. I want it now. And though I'm small, I'm sure that I could eat it all. But Mom has written in a squall, "You must not eat the cake." I'd be a fool to disobey. To eat the cake is not okay. And maybe if I go away, I might forget the cake. I'm really trying to be strong. To eat it would be very wrong. I've wanted it for so long. I must forget the cake. Look at all the things she's trying to do to forget the cake. Reading a book, playing with her dog, listening to some music, playing some music. That thought has made me rather glum, and all I want is one small crumb. My mom says no, but I say yum. Do you think she's gonna eat the cake? I'm going back for cake. It's still waiting, nicely placed for me to have a little taste. To leave it would be such a waste. I'll only lick the cake. Oh my, what a delight. Somehow the lick became a bite. I can't control my appetite. Just one more slice of cake. I know I've not been very wise, and what I've done I can't disguise. I might have to apologize because I ate the cake. Oh, silly me. What have I done? I'll have to bake another one. I guess it could be kind of fun. I've never baked a cake. I'll need some eggs. I'll start with 6. It's sure to be a tasty mix. There's nothing that I cannot fix. It's easy making cake. I'll whisk and beat and stir and shake until my arms begin to ache. Oh no, that wasn't meant to break. It's hard to make a cake. My gosh, the mess. It's everywhere. It's up the walls and in my hair. When Mom sees this, she'll faint, I swear. It's chaos making cake. Hi, Mom. I've come here to confess I'm sorry if I've caused you stress. And yes, I've made a lot of mess, but hey, I've made you a cake. The end. And I just realized it's QuaranTea time and we haven't even had a cup of tea yet, so we'll do that as our ending song. Here's the cup, and here's the cup, and here's a pot of tea. Pour a cup, and pour a cup, and share a cup with me. Thanks for joining me today for QuaranTea time with Miss Nicole, and hopefully we'll see you next week. Take care, everybody.